Hello and welcome to Rockstar Manager. I'm Dr. K, the management professor, and this episode is about branding. In this episode, we'll introduce brand names, logos, and colors, and why you want to brand personalities, and more. Before we get started, please subscribe to my channel by hitting the subscribe button down below, and also hit the notifications button so you'll see each time I post a new video. If you want to celebrate excellent work in your office, check out rockstar-manager.com for various gifts, swag items, and other fun merchandise. Now let's get started. If I name some brands for you, you'll immediately be able to recognize them. For example, Apple, Amazon, McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Google, FedEx, Nike, Instagram, YouTube, and Toyota. Brands have value greater than a given product or service. Brands invoke certain images, colors, logos, and even sounds like Harley Davidson. Brand association begins with qualities under the company's control. This is everything from its packaging to shapes, font, emotion, and colors. Speaking of colors, UPS asks, "What can brown do for you?" referring to their trucks and uniforms. Companies also use classical conditioning through jingles, slogans, and even the spokesperson they use. What makes a brand its name? It could be a symbol or an image, but you have to call it something. Some brand names immediately communicate the product, such as Pizza Hut or Taco Bell. Some people prefer to use their family or founding name to create their brand name, like Kate Spade or Christian Dior, or even Lamborghini or Ferrari. Other names to consider to immediately have a larger influence could be location-based. So if I want to expand my consulting business, I could name it after me, or I could name it after a city like the Greater Cleveland Consulting Company or the Greater Cincinnati Consulting Organization. I think the latter options sound more official, but there's a number of considerations to make. I have a separate video on this channel that dives into logos and special characteristics, making some logos very interesting. Once you have the brand name, the brand reputation is built over time. Part of that reputation is the logo. The logo is the visual or sensual draw to the product or brand. Think of fonts on a newspaper or fonts on a Valentine's Day card or gift. They're totally different style and they convey different emotions. Companies survived for decades, often update and enhance their logos to keep current, but remain familiar to the public. Take a look at the MasterCard or the Google logo over time. Here's a fun fact. Did you know that the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office issues more than 100,000 new brands each year? Older generations were very brand loyal, but younger generations, not so much. And with so many new brands continually coming on the market, branding is even more important. Brands need to convey information first and foremost, specifically recognizing the company and ownership of the product. For customers, brands convey information, signal consistent quality, confer status, reduce customer risk, and make purchase decisions easier. For companies, brands enhance loyalty, allow charging premium prices, inoculate the company from competitive action, assist in STP, segmentation, targeting, and positioning, and encourage channel partner support. The success of the brand depends on whether or not the product is purchased. Some brands are known for being questionable, and others, like Honda, are known as reliable regardless of the product. In this case, Honda's reliability and quality expands from cars to motorcycles to lawnmowers and generators. And when the brand's reputation exhibits reliability and quality, it makes the customer's purchasing decision much easier. Another thing to consider when thinking about brands are their personalities. Yes, brands have personalities. Think about Trix cereal and the Home Depot. It's like the kids meet HGTV. Trix has a fun kid-like feel and Home Depot is for construction and design. A sophisticated brand would feel like Rolex or Aston Martin, while a sincere brand might feel more like Hallmark or Cheerios. A competent brand might feel like PBS or Google, and an exciting brand might feel like ESPN. Brand personalities consider the full 360, the customer, their reputation in the marketplace, their respective position in the marketplace, and brand communities. When you think of brand communities, think of Apple, Disney, Star Wars, Harley Davidson, and even Legos. Each of these are uniquely different, but the one commonality they all possess is brand loyalty. Those who are loyal to these brands have specific communities and share like-minded experiences. Once you have a product, think about how you can build a community around your brand. If you want to grow, then your goal is to become a household name. A point of clarification on household names. This is not a house of brands. A house of brands is like Procter & Gamble, P&G. They're headquartered in Cincinnati, Ohio. They have over 80 major brands, including Charmin, Crest, Ivory Soap, Pringles, Swiffer, and Tide detergent. Another approach to branding is called umbrella branding, which offers a variety of products and services under the brand. An example of this would be like Nike. They make shoes, athletic apparel, sporting equipment, and so much more. One advantage to umbrella branding is that once you're established in the marketplace, it's easier to introduce new products to the market. This also works in a negative fashion. It may be hard to recover if you have a product that has a major defect and carries your brand name. That's where the autonomy of House of Brands has its advantages. However, the record shows that umbrella branding strategies provide stronger financial profits than House of Brand strategies. Hopefully you have a better understanding of the value of branding in the marketplace. If you're interested in learning more about related topics, you can read Cengage's Marketing Management, 5th edition, or find my books, Rockstar Manager from Theory to Practice, Mindset, a research-based approach to understanding motivation, or my latest book, Be Your Best You, the ultimate research-based guide to outstanding leadership. These can be purchased on Amazon and at most major retailers. Thank you for your time. Be your best you and be a rockstar manager.